Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract reading stories set in Miami and supplied to us today by Paul Anderson 37. So moving on to our briefing, 47 is having a try at the mission stories. And moving on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with 4 objectives. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting at the marina, and we'll be bringing with us a vial of lethal poison, a lethal syringe, and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we're going to put down that rather interesting news article, and we are going to make our way straight up and on to the pier, where we will encounter the Florida man, our first target. And before he moves away from where he is, we're going to pounce on him real quick. We'll give him a neck massage. We're going to take his outfit and throw him over the edge. Now, luckily enough, we have a poster or billboard that is blocking everyone's view from us at this point. So it's good to get this done nice and quickly. Don't forget to grab the keys that the Florida man drops, and then we can make our way over to his kiosk, which is just down the seafront here. And in here we can now open up the kiosk, where we will be serving coconut balls to the local Floridians. So once the stall is open, we're going to serve the food. Now, we're going to be here a little while, so you can serve a few of the patrons before adding your lethal poison to the coconut balls. Or like me, you can just add the poison and wait, ignoring everybody until Mr. Robert Knox arrives. So when Robert arrives, we are going to offer him a coconut ball, and he will then sample that and find it not to his liking, and down he goes. While we're waiting for that to happen, we're going to select our lethal syringe, and then we're going to make our way down into the underground car park, and our next target, who is the blackmailing flamingo. There he is, currently on the phone. Now this can be tricky. We need to get behind him and jab him with our syringe. He is moving around a fair bit, and we can suffer the punch glitch. Luckily enough, this time round, we have managed to get him with the syringe, and he took his time falling over. At least it was a soft landing. So before we grab his outfit, we're going to move our way down the corridor and grab the van keys that he drops, and then we're going to make our way around to the car park, and we are going to unlock the van that the blackmailer has brought with him. There we go. And collect up the blackmail documents from within. So once we have all of that done, we can now return to the blackmailer and take the flamingo's outfit, at which point we are going to risk everything by running straight past the original flamingo wearer. So there he is, but he will have his back to us and his eyes closed from the looks of it. So we can pass down the corridor, through the bathroom, out to the other side, and we are now on the far side of the racetrack, where we will encounter our final 2 targets. Now one of them is just on our right and is easy enough to get to, but because the race is about to end and everyone is about to pass through that area, we're going to leave him till last. So once we're up on the far side of the racetrack, we're going to make our way around to the medical facility, and just up on the banister we will find a crowbar, and then we are going to make our way to the Pink Hotel bodyguard here.
You're here for the
And
meeting
it
with
turns
Miss
out
Knox.
we've got here
Come back
rather
after the
quickly,
race.
and the race hasn't quite finished. So we're going to take this opportunity to highlight the final target, as when we eliminate him, we will be a considerable distance away. So the race has now just finished. There is our final target. Now he is a fire accident elimination, and getting him without being spotted can be tricky, but I have found one little location where we can get away with it. So we're now going to return to the Pink Hotel, and the guard will ask us for the blackmailing documents, and when we tell him that we have access to them, they are somewhere on our person, probably beneath the tail feathers of the flamingo outfit. He will let us inside, and we can now await the arrival of Sierra Knox. And when she arrives, which will not be very long, she is going to engage us in conversation, lead us around to the back of the Pink Hotel, and all we're going to do then is follow the prompt to drop her into the lift shaft when we are given the opportunity.
So, Mr. I never did catch your name.
Names are for friends.
Very well. Straight to the point in all
Greetings,
business. Walk with me.
Where are we going?
Don't worry. What am I gonna do? Kill you in broad daylight. I just want a bit of privacy here. Not about to do sensitive business like this in front of an audience.
Good idea.
So just to get this straight, you claimed in your email to have somehow found internal reports that show Kronstadt's involvement in the Tungan Valley massacre.
Sounds about right.
Let's be clear. You and I are having this meeting because my father doesn't need to know about this. It's just another undesired distraction. I don't care if the information is true or false. I don't care if it mentions moving money from the Nexus project into Tungan Valley damage control, as you claimed in your correspondence. I do care about protecting my father, which is why you and I are now here.
I see.
Leave me alone for a few minutes, guys.
Sure thing, Miss Knox. If you need us, just call. We're right around the corner.
So here's the deal. You hand over the documents and leave, and that's the end of it. And you will do that now.
So at this point, we're just going to hand over the documents, and
So here are the two
Miss
possible outcomes
Knox
of
here
this meeting.
will stand by
One,
the
you will leave
service
this place in this
elevator,
country for
and we
good,
can give
and
her
that
a
will be the end
gentle
of it.
nudge deep inside, and down she goes. So that's 4 targets dealt with, and as mentioned, our final target, although easy enough, it's also incredibly easy to get spotted. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our way up to the roof, and from here we will be able to see our target and deal with him accordingly without being spotted by anyone around. Now I've tried this from a lot closer and from various locations, and all of them come with a certain amount of risk. It can be done, but it is high risk and there is an element of luck involved, whereas from up here we can deal with our target very easily. So once we're up on the roof here, we're just going to put a bullet into the oil barrel that you can see, and when our target steps into the puddle, we can then ignite the oil, and our final target is dealt with, and we are nowhere nearby. So with all of our targets done and dusted, all that's left for us to do now is to make good our escape, and our one and only exit is the sewer exit at the back of the hotel here, which is why we brought the crowbar in the first place. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and we just get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We got all of our objectives, and we gain a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.